All right, Shalom, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Coming week in, week out, prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America. All right? Shedding their skin and about to be forever a borealist, eating himself up from the hind parts. Anyway, week in and week out to wake up the people on the sign of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel who are known today as the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminoles, Indians, the speckled bird. All right? Get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, get back in order. The ordinances, all right? Because, man, we're out of here now. Free fall, man. Free fall is beautiful. And, we're going to continue to do what we do. All right? You see it all, right? And call halal Yahweh Shem Shah. Face the east. Call halal Yahweh Shem Shah. Baha Shem Kadash. Double honors. To the apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elders that came before them to tell us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and the sincerity of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. The elder apostle just went on, right, with his gold and silver report. And what happened was, I'm trying to figure out what's going to be said today.
Alrighty, here are the passports. Ooh, and my new swimsuit arrived.
And so I saw Dabu, and I'm like, oh, man. So I definitely got to
What's up, guys? D7 back
speak
at
on
you.
D7. So here he goes.
It looks like everything is aligning for the big event to go down. And it really looks like we're entering the grand finale here of this great reset heading into 2026. We got huge things that are going down here. Let's start with China. China's making a move starting on January 1st that's going to affect the entire world. They are stopping the export of silver. This is absolutely huge.
Absolutely
it's being talked
huge.
about in some of the underground channels, and even some of the bigger guys out there are admitting it. They know that when China makes a move like this, it's going to affect everybody, largely because silver is in short supply already. Now, with that said, knowing that on the 1st, all hell is about to break loose and turn to silver, you see this wave where it's running up on $100.
Yep.
Once it breaks $100, just the mental aspect of it alone, the people FOMO into it. This is going to be different than a stock or anything else because this is an asset that's needed for technology and it serves as a money. Now, here's the kicker to all this.
Salah.
The whole system's...
I'm going to bring it. Hold on. So this is a warning, okay? This is an early warning. What is early warning? Something's about to happen. How do we know? See, we've been saying this going back years. And I mean Great Millstone. The elder apostles on down. Gold and silver, when you see them moving exponentially, like what we're watching right now, what does that mean? That means we're at war. Been saying it. The World War III daily update. Gold and silver means that we're at war. Okay? Stealing people's oil on the high seas means that we're at war. The weather right now. I heard the elder brother from LA, the LA head of the LA camp say, Mawatazah. So like if I'm saying it wrong, Mawatazah. The elder said something about the weather in LA. And he described exactly the weather here in the Central Valley, right? which is two different systems, if you will, even though we're in the same state. What goes through the valley is different than what goes on the other side of that mountain range, right? The LA, what do they call it, the LA forest or whatever. But what we're watching, okay, first of all, see, and this is why everything coincides with the World War III daily update. And everything goes through World War III. The end goes through World War III. We were told by presidents, JFK, Eisenhower, if you will. We were told by people back then in black and white, hey, watch out for weather, by generals, right, of the military back then. Watch out for weather weapons, okay? They told us about them back then because they had already had them. They just hadn't used them yet for what? Okay, they were using them. They've been using them to take land in Maui, North Carolina, wherever that was, wherever you see them mining, if you will, right? That's what they're doing. What are they? They're using this geoengineering, whatever, okay? Those things are also weapons. We were told way back then, black and white presidents, generals, watch out for these weather weapons. And now we're seeing them what? Being used in World War III. So right now in Taiwan, they're doing what? What specific town got hit with an earthquake, right? Well, we happen to know that earthquake is a weather weapon, right? What else is a weapon? See, well, if there's an earthquake, then naturally, by the causes of nature, there could potentially be a tsunami. But guess what? They got tsunami weapons that are completely separate. So when everybody says, somebody could say, oh, earthquake, here comes a tsunami. Yeah, we got these weapons over here. Tsunami weapons, right? Everything's a weapon. Number one, be not deceived. Let no man deceive you. All right? What is that? Sirach 5:15. You gotta know. You gotta know a little bit about everything. Well, guess what? Everything is a weapon. Do you know that? Do you know that a Negro will get an epiphany from from heaven? Most High get here, Jake. Take this idea, and I know whose hands it's going to eventually get into, but here you go, right? Old blacksmith will go over there, or old Real McCoy. Nigga come up with an idea, before you know it, Esau is turning it into a weapon, refining it, aerosolizing it, doing what nature, what it wasn't intended to. This motherfucker's turning it into a weapon, because that's his nature. Okay, so everything is weaponized. The air, the food, the water, da. Okay, and here we are at the end, right? Let's go back to Dabu. What is he saying? China warns they are stopping. If China is stopping silver, what does that mean? We're at war. If they're stealing oil on the high seas, what is it? We're at war. They just haven't told you that we're at war. They're not gonna. Well, there's a nuke that went off right there in New York. We're not at war. Oh, that's just a drone. Drone dropped a little TNT. We're not. This is not World War III. It's just a drone, dude. Here come the chariots from the chariots of Israel come from the fort. Hey man, that's not what you believe it is. This is not World War III. Not until the ICBMs are in the air. That's not World War III. It's not over yet. Okay? So they're not going to tell you. They're going to reassure you that you're going to be fine when you're not. Why? Because the prophets of the Lord are out here giving you the warning right now. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning. For what does that mean? Here's what it means. It means more than we're out here giving you the warning. It means that the Most High, right, is speaking through us, right? But what is he saying? That's the important part. What is he saying? He said, here comes the destruction, idiot. Here's the message. What's the message? What's the warning? The message of the warning is this. World War III, we keep saying it over and over and over. What does silver mean? What does it mean, Dabu, that silver is skyrocketing? Means we're at World War III, and they're not telling you that. They can't hide the fact that silver is skyrocketing. They can't. Look at gold go. What does that mean? It means that people know that them FRNs don't mean nothing, and if you don't get you some gold right now, you're assed out. That means it's on and cracking. Okay, and we're telling you what it means, and we're telling you that it's on and cracking because that's what we're supposed to do. Why are we doing that? Because the Most High, he's telling you through us, right? That what? World War III. Even though they're not going to tell you, the Most High is letting you know. What is this movement? What does it mean? Right now there's tsunami warnings, and I mean right now is in 2 hours. Check the record. On the West Coast, in the Pacific there are some. Why? Because something happened in Taiwan? No, because Vladimir Putin has tsunami weapons, and because they're attacking Taiwan, a counterattack might come, so they're giving you a warning. Hey, here's a warning of tsunamis. Guess what? They're not going to tell you, hey, we're at World War III. And Vlad has tsunami. We know that Vlad has tsunami weapons. They're telling you that might be a tsunami coming in because the earthquake. Well, where'd the earthquake come in? Well, it came from your heart because you're attacking Taiwan. Why? You're destroying some shit because you can't have it your way. You and China are in World War III. China shut down the what? They shut down the silver trade. Why? Because we're in World War III. What's going on with China's oil that they're trying to get to Cuba and back home? It's being hijacked. What do you need to know? You're not being told. We're telling you, because you're like this. Oh, well, it hasn't said nothing to me on legacy media. I haven't heard it on the internet, right? Yes, you have. We're on the internet right now. You're hearing it, but you're like a deaf adder, not trying to hear some shit. You'll hear it when it's too late, right? We've been at World War III. World War III started when towers came down. When you understand that America is at war with itself, you understand World War III. Oh, we're being taken over from the inside. What is Trump doing? What he's been instructed to do. What does Phoenix, Arizona represent? The Phoenix arising, Arizona, arise, Phoenix arising from the ashes, okay? Which is what they're trying to perform. It's a ritual they're trying to perform right now. That you should know about. It's the book of Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in the great matter of small. You should know about Ouroboros. You should know about Phoenix, Arizona. Okay? Why? Because this is what they're trying to do. Right? They're trying to bring in their enterprise. but it's going to fall short. And you should know, what these things mean, because it goes with what? It goes with the 100% truth. And you should know the 100% truth at this point, right? And if you don't, you better attach yourself to somebody who does, right? How can I know lest some men teach me? Well, teach you what? Learn the names of the Most High and His Son, right? And learn that the Most High speaks through men. Those men, right, are the men of GMS, from the elder apostles on down. Can't just listen to anybody. You got to have discernment. Really, here's what it comes down to. Everything comes down to this. Look, all you got is hope. Hope that you're of the elect. And you can hedge those bets. You can hedge that hope, right? Slow. You can hedge that hope. By doing what? By putting on as the elect. But all you got is hope. Okay? All you can do is hope that you're of the elect. Everything comes down to that. Once you've figured it out, and see, it takes a journey in order to get there. It takes studying to show yourself approved, and takes years, of digging the dirt and suffering righteously. And then you come to the conclusion, oh, well, there's really nothing I can do, because it's already written. It's already a done deal. So you're like this, well, what can I do? What little bit more can I do? And the answer to that is this, all right? All you can do is hope, and then what? You can add to that hope and hedge your bets by acting like righteously acting like you're the elect. Now, put ye on therefore as the elect. Some of that nature, I'm paraphrasing. Okay, that's what you can do, and that's all. Hope and hedge your bet. What it all comes down to. Okay, I didn't say stop your regimen, doing the work and understanding. You should damn near be sprinting towards the tape right now. If you're in your damn right mind. Niggas are pushing the tape. Oh, we got 3 years. We got at least 1,000 years. I'm like, you niggas. We got to be at the end with these false prophets. Okay? That's a big sign. False prophets, right? And this confusion going on in the Israelite community. That is a big sign that we're almost the fuck out of here. Right? What kind of a big sign? Well, most importantly, more important than everything else. What sign? The sign of apostasy that suddenly creeps up out of nowhere and has to come out. It's so obvious that it comes out early. We don't even have to wait. Came out before old Saturnalia there, right? The Spirit's like, it's a foregone conclusion. The niggas have lost their mind, so we might as well call the next year the year of niggas and lost their damn mind, right? And fell out. The year of niggas losing their mind and falling out the truth. And it's beautiful. Why? Because it says that that's going to happen. Some shall depart from. I'm just talking. We're watching a departure. They won't be able to hold the frequency of truth. Shall depart from sound. I gotta look it up. It's on everywhere right now. It's lucky. My phone is gonna fight me. Yeah, come on, just give me Google. They're gonna fight me. Doing all this pop-up thing. Yeah, come on, dude. Okay, Google. Slocky, bear with. being attacked here. Now I forget what I was trying to get. It's all part of it. Sirach 5 and 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Okay? Silver, right? I bought silver 5 years ago for 17 bucks. Right now, it's over $80. Okay? So that's how I'm measuring, right? If you bought it 5 years ago for 17 bucks, and right now it's just exploding over 80, which theoretically in 2 weeks it'll be over 100. And if you're listening to Dabu, he says when it hits 100, all bets are off. That's in 2 weeks. That's in the timeline of things, if you will. All right? What happens on the 31st? Right? Well, they continue on with the shutdown. How about that? All right? So, to understand what is about to happen, and to warn people, right? And to understand that all you have is hope, right? You better put on the elect right now. What? You got people pushing a time bet. There's 1,000 years. There's 300 years, right? Get you some land and sell out to the devil. That apostasy, right? Is coming back. Sound up. Shall depart from sound. What is it? Depart from the faith. Some shall. I'm listening for the song that's saying, some shall depart from the faith, giving heed. 1 Timothy 4 and 1, now the Spirit, here we go. 1 Timothy 4 and 1, King James. Now the Spirit expressly, select it one. 1 Timothy 4 and 1 in the King James. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Okay? Now, in the last, I'm going to say 17 years, we've seen a lot of that, but whatever the hell is going on since Al-Azhar, okay? And now the magpies, whatever the hell is going on right now, the whole thing is magnified. It's as though they've been given the signal, and the sleeper cells and hopped up and they're on the move. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is the Most High doing that? Or are these guys acting out their orders? It's crazy what we're watching. It's clearly the Most High doing what he said, right? But what does that indicate? How close we are to the end. Okay? Read it in the NLT. Now the Holy Spirit tells us clearly that in the last time some will turn away from the true faith. What is the true faith? MOTB is the Seahawk. Who just turned away from them? The magpies. They will follow deceptive spirits and teachings that come from demons. I heard these niggas say something about mushrooms. Oh, we're going to be selling mushrooms. So, bringing in the hallucinogenics and the dope, right? And not for reasons of herbal cure. Not no fun shot. We know what you're up to, nigga. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yeshua. So anyway, the point that's being made is this. The signs are indicating that it's over. And if you're not, there are two things going on. Either you're going right, people are going right, righteous, and people that are not going righteous. If you ain't righteous, the separation is happening. Then shall they be known who are my righteous, who are my elect, right? Because a nigga cannot hold the frequency of truth. You can act like it, but now, see, you can only fake it for so long. Now the frequency has changed. Okay? What does that mean? Frequency meaning time. How many times? Most High sped it up. So now the frequency has changed. Now those that are faking it are being exposed because they can't keep up with the frequency. Only the elect can. Oh, we got to run faster. Niggas like this. I ain't trying to run, nigga. I got these bags. I don't have to run. You niggas run. I don't have to run. It changes. See, that bag mentality is a slow vibration that you can't keep up with the frequency of truth. So you're like this, I'm weighed down by all this filthy lucre. I can't keep up with the times. Okay, we're about to read about the times. Like I heard a brother eloquently, he had to take, who was it? I think it was Manatazadba. He's like, let me go back and show you. Because the nigga done forgot. Right? Ecclesiastes 3. But we got to read it slow. We got to slow walk a nigga though. Right? Ecclesiastes 3. And a slow walk. A slow belly slow. But to do a slow belly slow walk right here. All right? Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. We're going to read it and then we're going to slow walk. Okay, ready? For the slow bellies. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Stop. Now for the slow one. Ready? Come on. Give me a hand. Let's go back to the milk. Ready? Here we go. To everything. Stop. To everything. That means any and motherfucking everything under the sun. Just let that. So there's no wiggle room. That means fucking everything, nigga. Just stop. Just stop right there for a minute to everything. So as you're trying to figure, the niggas say, okay, yeah, I got it, everything. Niggas simultaneously looking for a nigga way. Go ahead, to everything, yeah, no, nigga, stop. To everything, that means you boxed in. It's a trap for a nigga. See, the truth is a trap for a nigga. About to expose you. We're in a time of niggas being cold, exposed. You were never in the truth. Okay? It says, to everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. There's a time for a nigga to get exposed for being a phony. And we're in that time. That's what it means. There shall come, and the scoffers been here, but they're about to be exposed because they can't hold the frequency of truth, which is a real fast, and Most High done sped up the frequency, meaning the time, and the niggas being exposed because you can't keep up with them bags. Bags, it's called sifting. The cream rises to the top, and the nigga is left holding the bag at the bottom, and he's cold exposed. And that's what we're watching right now. Right? That's what it means. There shall come in the last days. These niggas been here. It's only now that they're being fully exposed for taking the bag. Whenever they took it, you took it a long time. You've been doing this shit, changing the doctrine, going back years. Now it's becoming clear and evident what you've been doing as you try to completely, what they call, flip the script. You niggas are flipping the script, sure. Okay. Anyway, Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season. Stop. There's a season. Stop. To everything everything has a season. Meaning a nigga that's lying in the truth has a time where he's going to excel right before he gets exposed. Right? Alazar's season came to an end, and Hakaz's season got short. He's like, oh shit, can you see your demise now, nigga? This is what is about to happen to you in real time. And we're watching it. Right? It's a special expose that's going on right now. So just stay tuned. Right? To everything there is a season. Stop right there. You have to see, because a nigga's looking for a way out of that. To everything there is a season, meaning you get a little time to do, right, whatever that has been created. There's a time for that. There's a time for absolute lawlessness. There's a time for a knuckle dragger to be the king and ruler of the earth. Thank Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that that time has come to an end, and we'll never have to go through anything like this again. Right? But the spotlight here is on time and frequency. Frequency is dealing with time. How many times? Frequency, how many times? Going to what? Time. The Most High sped up the time, meaning if you can't vibrate that fast, you're going to be left down here because the vibration is going faster, meaning up, and those that can go up with the vibration, those who can vibrate that fast, we're leaving. It's called the wheat and the chaff. Chaff is going to be exposed as being chaff. The wheat is going to go up, it's going to stay in the sieve. That's what this whole apostasy thing is about. We ain't even, it's not even the new year yet. And I'm tired of you niggas. Because all I see is, and here's what we got to do. We got to take that, because that's enough to make you, mad. So you take that energy and you flip that energy into energy, right? Vexed, right? You got to stay vexed. I made a lesson, it's called Stay Vexed. Why? What about Remember Just Lot? Let's get that. Let's get Remember Just Lot. Why? That energy, okay? Lot was vexed, right? What was that energy that got him through? You got to take that anger and that energy and flip it into endurance. Got it? You flip that energy into endurance. We'll see who that is. Shalom, whoever that is. It's an etiquette and a protocol. We say Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I can know who you are and where you are. Shalom to you anyway. English Standard Version. Now the Spirit expressly says that in the latter time some will depart from the faith by devoting themselves to deceitful spirits and teaching of demons. I would have to say that getting pegged while you're in the truth, you done departed, right? And I mean, you were never in the truth and you were given over to your lust, but you went the way of Yohana, right? Who was teaching what? Do it in the butt, right? And that's just foul. All right. You got people saying that Jacob's trouble is gay. Ain't no microchips. And all of that is filthy conversation, right? From you damn reprobates. Let's see if the Spirit brings me back where I was going. I'm about to look something up, but bear with me a minute. Everything is pointing out that World War III has been underway. The silver points out what? China. All right. Dabu said that China stopped the silver trade. Okay? Right now, earthquakes are going off in Taiwan. To China, China understands that that's a weapon. Okay? You understand this, that China is working with Russia. North Korea is working with Russia. What is that? That's World War III. Okay? So, if the United States is hitting Iran for Israel, that's called World War III. If the United States is shooting missiles on Iran for the sake of Israel, that's called World War III. What do you think Russia's going to do if the United States attacks China or Taiwan? China or Taiwan? Taiwan belongs to China. That's what the war is about. So if there's a sudden earthquake, right? Is it an earthquake or is it a missile? Are they testing a missile in Taiwan? Underground missile testing? Huh? Was it a missile? Or was it an earthquake? What did it come up on the Richter scale? You know what? They can tell. They can tell whether it was a missile or whether it was a natural earthquake or not. They can determine whether it was a man-made earthquake or not. How about that? Why? Because they have weapons, earthquake weapons, weather weapons, and they can make those determinations. Did you know that? So we could go in and find out whether we're at World War III or not, see? And we don't have to because it's coming out of one of the mouths of the prophets. Right? Not me. Go check with the prophets of the Lord. Great Millstone on down, the elder apostles on down. Go check with them. They'll tell you that World War III has long been underway. And that you need to wake the F up. That you don't understand what you see. You can't just go snatching people's oil tankers, right? And we're under the maritime law. It's hunky-dory. No, something's wrong out there. Something's changed. What has changed? Well, all bets are off as soon as somebody declares war, which they haven't declared war, right? There was something called the Vietnam what? Conflict. All you got to do is call it something else other than war, and you're not at war. You're doing everything except for war, meaning you can do what the fuck you want to do and call it what it was, an earthquake. No, it was a nuke. Not saying it was a nuke. I'm saying don't be fooled by rumors, war and rumors of war. Stupid. Get ready for a tsunami. Why? Because there was an earthquake. Oh, you mean because there was you exploded a nuke, and now the retaliation is Russia's going to come and fire their tsunami weapons on us. So don't be fooled. Just because you hear, there's a tsunami warning. Why? Because World War III is going on? Oh, it was a natural. The natural thing that happens after an earthquake is there's a tsunami because of the waves. And no, when you create right? If it was, it could have been a bomb, it could have been a missile on the Richter scale, or it could have been a weapon that causes an earthquake, which is a weapon, just like a missile is a weapon, right? And because you're over there using weapons on Taiwan for whatever reason, or we got to shut down them plants, we're about to lose all of our silicon chips. Samson option, just burn it, it all comes down. What the fuck's going on over there? The earth is quaking, whether it be a missile, an earthquake machine. We're supposed to believe that, hey, get ready for that tsunami. Why? Could it be that Vlad is sitting offshore with tsunami weapons? Because they got him. Hey, we're at World War III. You better wake the fuck up and don't let no man deceive you. Hey guys, it's just an earthquake and we get ready for a tsunami. Don't worry about it. Really? What's up with the silver, nigga? That got something to do with the earthquake too? Why is the silver running like that? Why are you niggas running to the bunkers right now? You understand? While the so-called right is in a civil war with each other, which is a distraction, Negroes are running to the bunker. And niggas is caught up in bread and circus. Okay? So, all you have is hope, and you can hedge your bet. Right? Everything's already been written. It's a done deal. If you just sit and rest on your laurels, what is it? On your lees, settle on your lees, you're not of the elect. The elect is going to get up and act like the elect. So you better get your ass up and start acting. What is that? Put on ye therefore as the elect. If you're not doing that actively, knowingly, if you're not doing that, you're not of the elect. All you got is hope. And the elect are going to be doing, right, what the Most High told them to do, which is to put on ye therefore as a, they're going to be acting, whether they're the elect or not, they're going to be acting like it. If you're not acting like it, you know, the elder apostle can tell within 5 seconds whether or not you're of the elect. He's got that kind of deal. Well, he ain't of the elect. They'll say that. They say that about a nigga that he don't know. Right? He just used discernment. Well, he's not of the elect. And after that, if the elder apostle says that about you, you better hope that he's wrong. There's your hope. Why are you hoping that he's wrong? You should be hoping something else. If the elder apostle makes that determination against you, first it's not the elder apostle, it's the Spirit of the Lord letting you know that you're being spewed out of his mouth. If you don't have spiritual discernment, it's crazy. At this point, right, here we are at the end, and you can't see it. It's scary. All we can do is sing. We're singing, boy. We're singing. We're singing, right? And performing circular breathing, if you understand what that is. We're singing nonstop, knowing that we're at the end, looking at niggas that gave up, retiring to the bunker with the bag. I got me a bag and a bunker. And you got the entry level starter kit bunker for those that sold out. Nigga, you're gonna burn your whole ass. You think the Most High gonna allow a bunker to save your black ass, Judas? Hell. You got the economy bunker, the ones that are not flame retardant. Yeah, black ass is gonna burn. That's simple. It's like
My hair shocked
It's
everyone.
lucky.
My friends couldn't believe this was me before and after. Did you get a hair transplant?
All right, here we go.
One lies near the.
I'm gonna start.
All right, so it looks like just a little while
This is
ago we
Steve Ram
had
from
a
the top.
7.0 magnitude earthquake strike, sparking a tsunami alert throughout the Pacific.
Hold
Today,
on. Wait,
December
wait.
20.
See, now, man of the Lord, when he hears that, he's like, wait a minute. The earthquake was in Taiwan. Huh? Well, Taiwan is disputed between who? China and the United States. Are we at World War III yet? So that's a problem. Okay, earthquake. Earthquake how? Earthquake as a result of what? Earthquake machine, natural causes, or an explosion from a megaton? Explosion from the buildings that were wired up, like 9/11. The ones that were wired up to be exploded in case things don't go your way. But we got all of these these chip plants over here, and if they drop into the hands of the Chinese and they're wired up to the, I don't know. But there was an earthquake over there. That means a lot of things. Okay? Yeah, if there was a natural earthquake, then a tsunami could be coming. Or if there was a man-made earthquake, there could be retaliation coming in the form of a tsunami because somebody has a weapon to make a tsunami happen right off the Pacific coast. Now listen to what this guy said again, because this is what I hear. Listen to what he's saying.
All right, so it looks like just a little while ago we had a 7.0 magnitude earthquake strike, sparking a tsunami alert throughout the Pacific. Today, December 27th, 2025. Let's take a look at the latest headlines so you can see it for yourself. Coming out today, actually, it's tomorrow in this part of the world. Tsunami alert as earthquake rocks major city over in
Steve
Taiwan.
Ram.
But the entire Pacific, you're going to see here in a second, is being rattled by this. Taiwan earthquake live. Taipei rocked by a 7.0 magnitude quake. Japan and China also hit. Magnitude 7.0 earthquake rocks northeastern Taiwan. You can see this coming out today.
We're at war.
Taiwan rocked by a magnitude 7.0 quake, but no major damage has been reported, but there are tsunami alerts out in all of the Pacific. If you take a look, we're going to see here in just a second. Here's another one, though. Earthquake of a magnitude 7 jolts Taiwan. This is the second this week, as we had seen a 6.6
Why?
just a little while ago, and now a 7.0 today. Just
They're fighting over Taiwan, stupid. Don't be dumb. Right? And now the tsunami war. Why the tsunami war? They're fighting over Taiwan. Stupid is called World War III. All right? They're fighting over all these lands right now. So if there's a tsunami warning, it's because somebody's pointing a tsunami gun, right? They're not going to tell you that, because if you tell the American people, hey, Vlad is sitting out off coast in a sub with a tsunami weapon. So just wanted to let you know. Now, they're going to tell you in a more clandestine way. Oh, get ready for a tsunami because we exploded some shit. World War III is going, they're not even going to tell you that. Okay? It's up for you to figure out, but we're telling you, right? We're telling you. We can read between these lines. I understand what Steve Rand don't even know the spiritual message he's delivering.
27/2025 Saturday, and you'll see here also a series of earthquakes have rattled California. What to know? Also, a 3.6 earthquake rattles an area close to Yerington, Nevada today, and also Louisiana rattled this morning by an earthquake as well, December 27, 2025.
Who has a harp? How many different countries have a harp? Well, they're using them against each other. That's easy. They got underground cities down there that they're fighting in. Right? Earthquake, yeah. Bombs and shit going off down there. Right? It's underground wars going on.
We're seeing the world trembling this morning. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I see people pouring in saying, wow, yes, A 7.0 magnitude earthquake sparking a tsunami alert today just a little while ago.
Do they have a tsunami weapon? Just Google it. It'll come right up. Vlad has them, yeah. Okay. Do they have earthquake machines that can produce an earthquake? If you don't know by now and you're stupid, if you still believe that those are not chemtrails and you're just stupid, you should be able to look up and see a pattern in the clouds and say, oh, this is geoengineering. You should be able to detect it by seeing it by now. You still got motherfuckers that are denying it. Hell, Prince is dead, idiot. They killed him because he was telling people.
Seen a 6.6, I think it was yesterday or the day before, if I remember
They're under
correctly, and
attack.
now a 7.0. So it is getting.
Taiwan is under attack. They're trying to destroy, right? Hell, it could be China attacking Taiwan and the infrastructure. They don't know what's going on over there, but they're at war. Been talking about it for years now. What's going on over in Venezuela? The same war. Put it together. They're not going to tell you, oh, this is some fentanyl. No. That's a lie. Right now, the serpent was more subtle than any beast in the field. Genesis 3:1. That the Lord power had made. Isn't he going to lie? All right? Jump up in there.
To my son,
Salakia.
this bracelet isn't just a gift.
Just coming out. We're starting to see articles roll out on it. I've seen some video footage, but none that I can share just quite yet. They're all from copywritten locations. A major city has been rocked by a 7.0.
They're all from copywritten locations because they're controlling the narrative and telling you what they want you to believe. Instead of, what was an earthquake? Could have been what do they call it? The MOAB, the mother of all bombs, that caused the earthquake. You're not saying, oh, it's an earthquake. Oh, it's just the MOAB that caused the earthquake. Meaning what? Oh, this is World War III that's going on. They're fighting over Taiwan. That's why we keep getting earthquakes over there. Motherfuckers are detonating something, right? How are successive huge earthquakes just hitting Taiwan? It was just right here, right? And we're in the middle of a war that we can see in Venezuela. Why? Because the greater war is called World War III. Hell, we're in a war in Ukraine fighting against Russia right now. Where the bombs come from, the money. Same thing with the genocide. What the fuck do you think is going on? When it says World War, guess who's fighting in all of them? Babylon. Fighting in every, there's only one World War III, but guess what? In every theater of war, who's there? The Babylonians. And Jake still can't understand that that's World War III. Here it is. You're in 5 different theaters of war. Oh, we just bombed Boko Haram in Africa today. Because we can do that, motherfucker, and nobody's going to say nothing or even notice or wink about it. Or add that to another fucking country that you're at war with. Whenever you want to threaten somebody or force somebody to take a goddamn, accept Moism or whatever the fuck you're over there trying to do. It's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, 7.0. That's big. Should they could ratchet that motherfucker to a 10.3 if they wanted to. Hey, give them a 10.3. Turn it up. The island open up in a motherfucking volcano. Hey, this devil is not playing, man. All right, the Bullseye gave him some firepower. Why? So that this movie will be fantastic when we get to the end of it. And here we are. So, brother brought out the other day, these miracles are about to happen, dude. What happened in ancient Egypt? The miracles. Acts of the Miracles of the Apostles is how it should read. Acts means miracles. Works. No, miracles. How about that? See? You got to read it with understanding. Acts or works, that's called miracle. The works that Yahushua did, the miracles that Yahushua did with that spiritual power, you're going to do it more. That's how that's read. You read like that? Oh, yeah, you're not spiritual, huh? Those works are miracles. So many that they can't be contained in books. See, that makes sense. What do you, Yahushua was tired because he did all of that work. No. He's like this. He thought it out. He used his heart to do those works. He exercised the muscle in his chest to perform those works. See? He pulled himself up by his own heartstrings. It's a lot here. The end, what do you do as we near the end? Hope for the best. All you can do is hope for the best, but you can hedge your bet. What does it mean, hedge your bet? Well, you can give your hope a little assistance by acting as though you're already of the elect. Bowels of mercy. You know, if you see yourself being a tyrant and a piece of shit nigga, you better change that up. You better start acting the opposite of that. And at the very least, cut that shit in half. That's called balance. The Most High be like, okay, all right. I saw that. Right here at the end. Good job. You understand? Shalom. Shalom, Akim. Battery right there. So, hope, right? Hope and hedge your bet. That's all you can do. Let's see, get Sean. Brothers post in here. Let me see. Hebrews. Shalom. There we go. Let's get a brother up in here. Hebrews 12:1. Yeah. On down, right? What is that? 2. Yeah. Okay. Again. Yeah. Okay, let me read that. It's a lot. Amen. Book of Hebrews 12:1, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. For Salakia, and this is the brother Gashan 72. Salakia. It's a brother Gashan, I think. Gashan 72. Salakia. I'm going to read it again, and I didn't mean to stop in the middle. This is Hebrews 12:1, the brother Gashan 72. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, right? Woo! Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your mind. See, hey, you know how close we are to the end of this race? Or the end of this song, and you got you on your last breath, and the song is about to end. You're gonna make it. You're gonna hit that high note, and like the fat lady. We're too close to be distracted, let alone be Lot's wife in it right now. Looking back, niggas are looking back right. And it's scary because that's the Most High doing that, like he said he would, right on time. But it's an indication that we're at the end, man. The author and finisher. We got to focus on the author and the finisher. Okay. While a nigga is going back to God and Christ bless, or whatever whoever you're going to start calling on next week, we're going to see it happen before our eyes. Right? The name is going to be gone. They're going to switch the name up, go back to Yah Israelites and the church and everything else. We've been waiting, and here we are, indicating the end. So, hey, just finish the race, man. Just finish it. We're here. How can you not finish it? And you could fall out. That's not what you want. What would the elect be doing not to fall out? Praying for, praying for forgiveness and mercy, and putting on as the elect, and continually examining yourself whether you be in the faith, and looking for and hasting, right? All of those things right there, that you should be able to rattle off, 5 things that you know you should be doing right now, because that's what you're fucking focused on, right? Pushing the name. If nothing else, just push the name. Hard, though. Not just, but like when you came in 18 years ago, remember how you used to push the name then to no avail? It's time for that. Okay? Remember how you had to stop? It was discouraging. Damn, now it's time to push that name the way you did when you came in. That zeal with not according to knowledge. You didn't know not to push the name then. Now you know not to push it, but now it's all out. There's no need to hide anything. The name is out there, but there's a couple that ain't sealed yet, right? If you can't think of nothing else, push the name. Hey, do you know God's name? Do you know God's name? That might wake somebody up. That might be that elect. Need to hear that frequency. That name is what? Right? When you got one on the hook, you're like, oh, this fool just swallowed the hook. Right? It was fun there for a minute, right? Being able to see when somebody's with it. Right? Anyway, when they come for you, assess the situation. If there's a way out, take the way out. If there's not a way out, surrender peacefully. Agree with your adversary quickly and go. And the whole time be looking for the way out, looking for the escape. It's coming. Just know your position. You should know where you stand in this thing at this time. You know? Because if you do, you should be relaxed and calm, saying, okay, I've done what I can do, other than, put on as the elect unto the very end, but I've done, I've done what I can do, and I've reached the conclusion that there's only hope and hedging that bet with putting on as the elect. That's all you can do. Right? And be comforted knowing that you've done, your best. That's once you're there, just keep your eyes focused on the finish line and go through what you have to. It's coming. The shit's coming. It's torture, the torture. What did they do to Yahushua before they put him on the cross? They tortured him. Nobody uses that word. They tortured him. And he took it. Okay? Acts of the Apostles. The Acts of the Apostles, the works that miracles. All right? Before they hung Yahushua, they tortured him. Get ready to be tortured and hung on the cross. Head chopped off. Get ready for that. You were taught that death is some horrible thing. Guess what? That's the way out. What does it mean that Yahushua defeated death? What does that mean specifically? It specifically means that he wasn't afraid to die. He wasn't afraid. See, Esau holds it. Oh, nigga, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You're going to die. It's going to be the most horrible thing in the land now. No, that's the way out. That's the portal. I don't believe you, devil. See, I'm not afraid to die. I defeated you. That's what it means that Yahushua defeated death. He's not afraid. Esau, oh Lord, nigga, I'm going to put you to death because the Most High gave me that power. Nigga, please, Daddy, don't put me in. Yahushua's like, yeah, my dad gave you that power. Go ahead, do what you got to do, nigga. I'm finna get everything. So that's what we should do. Go ahead. Oh, you can chop my head off, right? Go ahead. I'll get you. I got get back coming. Go right ahead. Hope and hedge your bet. Because here comes, we're in Jacob's trouble, but you're going to know it. There's going to be no question. Real quick here. January the 31st, the shutdown resumes. January 31st, shutdown resumes. You'll hear about it a week, maybe two before that. But if you know now, you prepare now. No, you spend up all your money buying Christmas gifts, nigga. You stupid. Right? You were given 3 months to hold up. Just stack. Just stack. Blew your stack, nigga. Wait till that hyperinflation. That's right when hyperinflation is going to hit. Holiday season is over for you, Black ass. Anyway, with that, just fasten your seatbelts. All right? Because we're about to get through this shit. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, we're going to face the east. All right? Shalom, Martin. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh, Shah, Bahashim, Kakadas, Barak, and Thah. That belongs to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push in the word of truth and the sincerity, the hopeful like tabernacle of David. All right? Shalom. Shalom, Akim.